Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tando and thank you so much for joining us. So I asked you guys if you would like to see, I asked you guys to choose or vote which video you would like me to shoot this week. So I gave you two options and one was apps for editing video. So that's the video I'm going to be doing today. Please bear in mind, this is not a tutorial. This is me just sharing with you 3 apps that I recommend and why I recommend them. But if you guys would like a video on how to edit on these apps, then please do let me know if you want a video, and also let me know for which app you want the video for. Cool? Right. So yeah, let's get this started. First of all, have you guys seen my intro? How do you feel about it? Please just give me feedback on it. I really love it. But I mean, I hope you guys did notice before I told you, because this is like the 4th video with that intro, but just let me know how you feel about it. But anyway, this video now. So I edit on my phone, mainly on my phone. These are basically apps that I've used before for different types of editing, for different types of uses, and I'm just going to share them with you guys so that you guys know what you can use to edit your videos. So the 3 apps that I will be mentioning are Inshot, Imovie, and Adobe Premiere Rush. So Inshot is available on Android and Apple software devices, as well as Adobe Premiere Rush is also available on Apple devices and Android devices. But iMovie is an Apple software, so it's only available on Apple devices, but it's cool. So the apps that I'm going to mention, they sort of do go from like beginner to more advanced, but I'll just chat you through each of them. So first one is Inshot. Listen, Inshot is perfect. It is literally one of the best tools for a beginner. I actually started using iMovie before I started using Inshot, but as soon as I started using Inshot, that's all I was using to edit, purely because it's so beginner friendly and its interface is just so easy to use. Like, you know where everything is. Like, you don't really need a tutorial to figure out how to use Inshot. It's literally right there in front of you. You're able to speed up your videos, slow them down. You're able to trim and cut footage. You're able to add in audio and actually edit the audio separately from the actual video. So those are the main things that you need in order to do video editing. Another thing that I really like about Inshot is that you can actually edit videos for any platform. So the ratios, you can change them. You can edit video for landscape like this YouTube video. You can edit videos for your Instagram stories, like whichever platform, there is a ratio for it on Inshot. It's literally just such a handy little app, and I personally have really loved Inshot. I know for, I think at least 3 or 4 of my videos, I've edited them completely on Inshot. And I've even edited a video as long as 30 minutes, which is a lot of footage. But the app was able to handle that
I also really enjoy the transitions feature. So there's a bunch of transitions that you can use to transition from scene to scene. Makes the video more interesting. But of course, not all of them are free. Some you have to pay for. But I also like that built-in feature.
The only thing about Inshot that for me was like, that I wasn't really happy about was the fact that Inshot, you can't have multiple layers of media. So what I mean by that is that you can have your main footage, right, which is the video you're trying to edit, and then on top of it, you can, for other softwares, you can actually add another layer of media that you can edit. But for Inshot, you can literally only have one video footage layer, and then you can add text on top, and then also you can have audio. But you can't have another layer of maybe a photo within the video or a video within the video. You can't do that. I really, really love InShot, bar that one con. And if I were to rate InShot, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, yeah, definitely a 9 out of 10. But if you're starting out with like editing, want to explore a couple of things, want to learn, definitely start with InShot. So moving on to iMovie. So iMovie is the first editing software I started using on my phone. And when I tell you that when I got iMovie on my phone, editing started to be a breeze because I could literally edit on the go. Like wherever I am, I could edit. And that convenience was unmatched. And at work, there's also an iMac, right? So I was able to use the two tools in conjunction for me to add any additional things, because obviously iMovie is a condensed version or a mobile version of iMovie for desktop. So there are some features that aren't on iMovie mobile that are on iMovie desktop. So sometimes I would send footage from my phone to the iMac and then add in those tweaks here and there. So I think also the limitations of iMovie mobile is the fact that there's certain things that just don't go that far. Like for example, the how much you can speed up footage or slow it down is limited. I think you can only speed up to 2 times, maybe 4 times, whereas on your desktop you can speed up like 8, 16. You name it! Look! I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram. Whatever you choose. So I also just love the convenience of that because it's an Apple product. I can switch it and transfer it through any Apple device at my leisure. So really like that. You are able to add like layers of footage on iMovie, so I can actually have my main footage and then add a picture in picture. I can have a split screen, or I can completely block out my main footage with another piece of footage, but you can still hear the audio from the main footage. So that's something that I really do like about iMovie. I don't know if I would say that it's completely beginner friendly. I think that it's good, but I think that the additional features with layering make it a little bit more complex. Still pretty simple, but just that little bit of complexity. But overall, iMovie is a really good app. I think my only cons for iMovie really are the fact that it has a bit of limitations in comparison to iMovie desktop, and then also the fact that it only edits in landscape. So you cannot edit for your Instagram stories or your IGTV. find another app. So yeah, I think those are my cons for iMovie, but overall a really good app. And if I were to rate iMovie, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 because I was also very quick to drop iMovie when I found Inshot. So I give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, so the third and final app is Adobe Premiere Rush. This is also a mobile version of Adobe Premiere Pro, which is professional software to edit. So Adobe Premiere Rush is also basically more advanced software. I think it's pretty advanced, to be quite honest. Even like if I show you the layering of the all of this, it looks a bit complicated. It isn't, but it has its complexities. It's not as simple to use as Inshot, for example. So Adobe Premiere Rush, I started using it to edit like vertical videos for IG story. At some point last year, Chipo, I've mentioned him in my videos before, he had in December, like a boys trip or something like that, and he would do these really cool videos, and I wanted to learn how to do those videos, which I did. And then, but I wanted a good software to be able to edit those videos properly, you know. And then I found Adobe Premiere Rush, where those nitty-gritties I could do on Adobe Premiere Rush. Not to say you can't do them anywhere else, but it was a more convenient software to use for those videos. And I'll put up like examples of the videos that I did. Yeah, it just was so nice to edit on Adobe Premiere Rush, you know. And what I actually really liked about it was that these were short form videos that had a lot of detail in them. Like they were literally just a couple of seconds, sometimes just like 15 seconds or so. And what's nice about Adobe Premiere Rush is that you can spread out the footage. Like you can like drag it out so that you can see it down to the smallest minute, which is what happened to the smallest second actually, or millisecond, whatever, which is what professional software does. So I could edit like a second frame, you know. So I really like that about the app. But I only had 4 exports, so I had to use it wisely. When I say 4 exports, I mean 4 free exports, because Adobe Premiere Rush is a paid software. So after you've used up all your free exports, you then have to pay for a subscription, basically. Yeah. But another thing that really drew me to Adobe Premiere Rush was the fact that I could add on layers. And you guys may not understand why layering is so important to me. But for example, you would not be able to see this text, this picture, or this video while hearing me speak and also hearing my background music if I couldn't add on layers. So essentially it gives me that flexibility of that if I'm referring to something, I can literally put it up here on screen, or I could reference it while you guys hear my voice but only see what I'm referencing, and actually see the accompanying text as well to just guide you as to what I'm speaking about or what you need to take note of. So it becomes increasingly important when you also do videos like the ones that I do, where I have to speak but also make reference to what I'm speaking about. So that's the ultimate reason why I decided to use Adobe Premiere Rush and actually pay for the subscription. So the subscription is $11.15 and 50 cents. $11.50, which is about 180 Rand per month, which I think is a fairly good price, you know. And yeah, I've just really been getting into it. It's what I've been using to edit lately. My last 2 videos were edited on Adobe Premiere Rush. But like I said, it's a little bit more advanced, so I do recommend that you do start with more beginner apps, then gradually move on to something like Adobe Premiere Rush, just so also you're not wasting your money by purchasing it and then you don't know how to use it, and then you just like, I'm not doing this shit, and you stop, right? Cool. The only con I do have about Adobe Premiere Rush is, for a beginner, it's a bit too advanced, and that you have to pay for it, so it's not free. I would have expected it to have more layers. So essentially, I can only add 3 layers on top of my main footage, and then I can add 3 audio layers as well. I definitely do need more media layers because I'm just that kind of person where I just need to add more things on top, you know? But other than that, I think it's a really good software, and if I were to rate it, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. And it just, I know it will prepare me for when I actually do get proper software on my MacBook Pro. Manifest. And did I mention that Adobe Premiere Rush is also available on Android? Because it is. It's definitely available on Android as well. Those are the 3 softwares that I've come across, I've used, and I've liked, and I recommend to you guys. I do sometimes use them in conjunction. Whatever I feel like I want to use from a different app, I export, use it there, transfer it to the next app. And I think that's also like a good way to just teach yourself to work with different softwares, because they all have their pros in different things. So that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys do want an actual tutorial on how to edit on any one of these softwares or apps. And let me know in the comment section if you would like a video like that. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and please go watch my other videos. You can either watch here, how to edit your lifestyle pictures, or here, how to create a stop motion video. Pick your pick, or you can actually just watch a vlog or all my vlogs. Just watch another video after this one, you know. Subscribe, Bani. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time, bye bye.